What were two, three aha moments, realizations that you're comfortable sharing that really changed the way you look at life or the way you look at business?
One of the things that's been surprising for me over the last probably 17 years is that I became increasingly spiritual. So I've done a sort of grand tour of different religious and spiritual positions. So I'd kind of had a conventional Jewish upbringing. Then I became sort of agnostic in a kind of ornery, difficult way. So I refused to go home from boarding school to go to Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur or anything like that. And then I became atheistic. And then when I was about 40, much to my surprise, there was some kind of weird awakening where just stuff shifted. And it was almost exactly the same time as I got laid off from that job in the middle of the financial crisis. And instead of becoming bitter and embittered and deciding that it was all kind of meaningless and random and just Darwinian, there was some kind of strange spiritual awakening where I started to think, oh no, there's so much that I can learn from this, and I need to start taking responsibility for my life, and I need to start building my life on a different foundation, a better foundation. And so in a way, the last 17 years has been a progression of that, of just this tremendous surprise of discovering that my spiritual life became more and more important. And so I think one of the great lessons of that is that I don't think we even know ourselves, let alone much else. I mean, I had no idea how I was going to change internally over the years. But I think in practical terms, one of the great questions is how to succeed, in inverted commas, in the world of business and finance and supporting your family and all of that, while also having something more than that there's some kind of spiritual or philosophical underpinning that makes it amount to more. That's become a great area of exploration for me.